Hello and welcome back to the second part of today's reading, and the energies will overflow throughout the weekend as well. I'd taken time out from the first part of the reading because I found them very oppressive and heavy, and I have cleansed my my altar, is what they're saying, with I use symbols that vibrate to the vibrancy of D, and also my crystals. I have many crystals here that is not in view, and they are surrounding every aspect to this reading, and there are many of those. Also, they are stationed below the table. There's a small table below that's absolutely full of clear quartz crystals. I work and have been instructed to work mainly with clear quartz crystals for when I am working, and I have spent time cleaning the energies around where we are at, and also the energies that were overshadowing me for this particular reading. And the reading is right, it had to be done, and let us see where we are going to go from here. Hopefully those energies would have been dealt with. Somebody or many people are in the same situation, they're dealing with these heavy energies, with this matters of the heart, that is, and your worthiness. And we will see where we are at. And I've given the cards a really good shuffle to remove any of the lingering energies from the first part of the reading. Oh, right, they are ready to go. And let us see what and where we are going from here on in. The energies have changed. Soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. And I am being told to say that when you have dealt with these little niggly issues that are eating away at the roots to stop you from shining the truth of your light, and they come in different forms for everyone, everybody's unique, and you will recognize and resonate with whatever it is that needs now to be faced. And if you've forgotten, the universe is actually going to bring through communication more of what you thought you had closed the door on, because your soul is actually saying to you, it's not quite finished yet, it's not quite over. And it's just a question of taking a deep breath, going in there, dealing with it, and shutting the door forever. It's like somebody's got their foot in the door until you have actually dealt with these issues. And it could be linked to anything whatsoever, but it is absolutely eating away at the purity of your love. And when you have done that and you're launching your new journey, and we're getting amazing things, because we're talking here fifth dimension. I work in the sixth dimension energies, and I can oversee what is going on through the lower energies as we are rising through. And we are feeling our inner child. We are taking notice of our inner child. And as you take notice of your inner child, and you can feel the exuberance of your light rising, so will the joy of your inner child. Lift off. They're saying lift off. You have lift off. It's here. It's knocking at the door to come in. Please let me in. Joy. Joy is knocking on your door to step into your life, into your new world, into your new journey. Hold on to your hats. It's going to be a wonderful moment that is going to be everlasting, when you stand into the fullness of the heart of who you are. You can never be pulled down again because you have gotten through such heavy matters that you know the dangers and feel what the energy is that absolutely stops your inner child soaring into joy. If your inner child doesn't soar into the joy, you have learnt your lessons, and I'll use the word lessons very loosely here, to walk away because you no longer live a life of doubt, of criticism, of belittling. You are true power, and in order to be able to fulfill your part in the collective new world and the rebuilding of this life for humanity on earth, it can only be built and for you to be a part of if your inner child is absolutely soaring in joy. Every day you should be waking up and your heart should be filled with joy, excitement, journeying, whether that's a journeying within or a journeying with your creativity. Creativity is what is paramount. What is your creativity? And the universe will bring all the magical connections into you. New adventures. Every day is a new adventure. But step out with your inner child being in joy. And we will open to love. This is the balance of this. My heart is open, and your inner child resides within your heart center. If you have done the work and your heart is open to love of you, and you can see all the gems of your creativity, the power of who you are. You can stand in the leadership of who you are. You are a leader. You have come into existence on this planet to hold your light and to be a leader so that the collective that we are working on, the paradigm we call Earth, can move rapidly forward. You have much to offer the world with the gems of your experiences from other lifetimes, other star systems, other universes. You do not need to remember them, only that you are absolutely laden to the brow with your creativity of possibilities. And all it takes is love. But all is a big word, is a big asking. And we have been given this opportunity with Venus and the heavy planets going together in retrograde. Saturn likes the truth, it will dig deep and it will dig dark. And if there's anything that is hidden away that needs the light to shine on it, this retrograde will bring it to you. Jupiter is about the expansion of conditions here on the earth plane. And this comes after the follows on the heels of Venus that is in retrograde, following behind Saturn that is after digging very deep for getting to the bottom of the truth of where the light is not holding. It's often linked with death, death of the ego, death of the self. Leave no stone unturned. And this follows on from the Scorpio full moon that we are in the remaining flows of the full moon, and it's still affecting us, even though the moon has moved on into other stars. We still have the full moon that is working its magic, and its magic is by making sure that you can work your magic through pure love, not dark light, pure love. Although light and dark is needing to balance into pure love. And this is what you're doing at the moment, to be able to come to the balance of all things, to recognize the naivety of the backwardness of this planet, which you may have not experienced or been prepared to accept the naivety of how things are run on this planet. And in order to be the leader, to bring the change, and your wisdom of life on other planets, other star systems, other universes, it can only be done through love. And I'm going to go on to the next card. And this is very interesting. We have here, simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. And this is also, I am being told, linked to this healing the past and the worms that they are continuing with. It's eating away at the roots of our enjoyment. And what we have here is a figure that is dressed with the green, which is a colour for the heart centre, and with the broom in hand, and is spring cleaning everything that no longer works, is clutter, is debris, which is linked to the past, in order to be able to step out on your new journey without the clutter that has been stopping you and holding you back and literally eating away at the root of your confidence and your true light. Life, if kept simple, the simple pleasures are reflected in your inner child soaring in joy, and the childlike wonder that fills your life when you have decluttered everything that is no longer worthy of you. This is people, this is places, this is things. And then, and only then, can the door be shut. And we are in, I'm getting a sign of 4 months for us to assess where we are, what is holding us back, what is eating away at our confidence. And at the end of the 4 months, an action can be taken if it has not already happened within your life. Your soul will bring in a tower moment. So be prepared that you have deconstructed what doesn't work for you in your life. And the outcome, being the second card of this pair, is exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. This is a being, a figure, male or female, doesn't matter. It's a person who has simplified their lives. They've looked to the worms that are eating away at their confidence. They've dealt with them. And in the doing so, expectations will exceed anything that you can expect as you launch into your new journey and soar into joy through your inner child by just opening and being love. That's the only energy that you need. Not light or dark, balance, pure love, love of self. Love of your inner child, love of your soul. And between the three of you, as you connect, you can exceed beyond expectations. It's there waiting for you. It's there waiting for you. New growth. Whereas before it was only debris and death and decay around you. And we are going to the next pair to see whether this is taking. Because I'm finding these cards not only work as a pair, but also what they're under, and also in the linear as well. And we have here being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. And I am being drawn to an eagle-like figure here. I don't think it's an angel, but it does look as though it may have a face. So it's like a representation. It's a symbol. We have the light of the soul, and your light of your soul is actually guiding your vessel, which is you and your physical body, forward. You are navigating and flowing with the stars. You are star energy. You are powerful. And with the wind in your hair, metaphorically speaking, you can now go forward. You do not need to know where you are going. Your soul and your child-like inner already has it mapped out. You are following your inner compass that would take you directly, maybe slightly meandering because of the beauty, into a beautiful life. Enjoy beauty. Expect beauty. What is beauty to you? And this is the most important feeling that is encapsulated in love. Beauty. The beauty of where you are at. If you are not in a beautiful abode, if you are not in beautiful relationships with people, and this can be business or family members, there needs something to be addressed and cleaned out. New people will come into your world because what you reflect out, the universe will reflect back to you. Expect beyond anything you can possibly imagine, because the mind is limited, but your soul is not. And we will finish with the one that follows on. Now we finished with this pack, so I'm going to put this pack away for now. And we have here planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. What new are you going to grow? This is important for you to take time out and to reflect. What are your seeds of your gems that you have carried with you for many lifetimes from other planet systems? These are kept within your heart. Your seeds, no baggage or gone. So therefore it would have stifled any growth of your new seeds of your going forward. But now you have cleared anything that is no longer worthy of you. You can then start to replant your beautiful existence here on the planet Earth. We have this bird. It's blue with a red tummy here, underpart, and it's a bright and cheerful bird that's bringing you messages of joy. The colour, it's bringing the colour back into what has been a very barren life. This is the planting the seeds of beauty and colour. Very important to vibrate with your newfound love of you. I will leave that one at that level, and I am going to go over to the divine directions. I can't feel as though that we are speaking out anymore on this particular area. No, absolutely total quiet. They are waiting. Let's see what we have 2. They're saying 1 more. Okay. We will try it again and see if another card actually comes through. There we are. We have it. Okay. I'm going to take them as they fell. And the first one is meditate. Very important. Reconnect with your inner spirit. Walk, practice yoga, if that's your means of meditation. Meditate or listen to music. And this can be as simple if you are unable to go out. If you have a pot plant, literally connecting with the pot plant. And a lot of people have struggle with actual meditation, but doing simple tasks, often by clearing the space around us and just being in the flow of your heart, oblivious to people and other matters around you, and shutting down the chattering brain, which would just lead you off track. And your ego would nibble away at your confidence. Start to open up to just love, pure love. Oh, we need to put that one over there. Okay. That is what you are doing on your meditation, ensuring that you are open to love. Everything else you will be guided from the act of pure love. And that's important when you deal with anything that's eaten away at you. You need to work out from a base of pure love. Other than that, you are just shifting one scenario to another, but you've not actually closed the door on the issue that you need to address. And the next one is nature. Reconnect with nature. Feel the sun on your skin. Walk barefoot on the grass. And again, for those of you who are unable to reconnect, a pot plant is also equally good to actually caress the plant and feel the energies coming out of the leaves that are growing there. And by you connecting, they become quite vibrant. Connect with your way of nature. This will actually help you to communicate with nature, and nature and Mother Earth to communicate with you in your quiet moments when you're open to love. And the final one is signs. Your past loved ones are never far from you. Notice the signs they send you. People have had their journeys on the earth plane, and when they leave this plane and they reassess what it is that they actually walked, the path that they walked, they are then able to bring about their own healing. For those who are still in the healing state, that they have not come to terms with the shadow that has overshadowed them, they will be taken to a place of healing. But those who have gone through the healing process and understand and have balance and are open to love are the ones that your soul will allow to communicate with you. Only those with an open love are allowed to communicate. If they are not of that level, then they are not going to be the ones that will send you the signs. There are many other past loved ones, and they may have passed over even before you were born. They are still all connected. You don't have this lifetime problem. And you also have the loved ones of your soul family tribe, which may not even be here on the earth plane. They are powerful. They are true. They are fully open to love. And so I will leave that with you for today, and hope that these actually resonate throughout the weekend. There's work to be done. But as you look at the energies of these cards, 6 of them are stepping into the new journey. Only 2 of them are dealing with the past. Just those little things that have not yet been completed. Just little things. We will find these will come through the communication, but your soul, by you being open to love, are absolutely going to soar through and close the door finally on the Piscean age and all that the darkness that it held. So I will leave that with you, and may your heart star shine brightly.